Good morning, everyone. I'm Miss Lisa,
And I'm Miss Patty.
and we're from the Lackawanna Library, and this is our Toddler Time. So welcome to our day together, and we're going to be talking about the winter time. But before we do that, we're going to do our good morning songs. So let's start with our good morning song. Here we go.
Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, and how are you? Good morning, good morning to you. I hope you have a good day.
Very good. Now we're going to do our train song, and this one we say each child's name that we've been given. If you would like to have your child's name included, please give us a response on our Facebook, and we will include your child's name for the next week. So here we go. We're going to get our train going.
The good morning train is coming, how are you? Choo, choo. The good morning train is coming, how are you? Choo, choo. The good morning train is coming, the good morning train is coming, the good morning train is coming, how are you? Choo, choo. And we'll all say hello to Elsie, how are you? Choo, choo. And we'll all say hello to Caroline, how are you? Choo, choo. And we'll all say hello to Connor, and we'll all say hello to Callan, and we'll all say hello to Aiden, how are you? Choo, choo. And we'll all say hello to John, how are you? Choo, choo. And we'll all say hello to Henry, how are you? Choo, choo. And we'll all say hello to Anna, and we'll all say hello to Emery, and we'll all say hello to Phelan, how are you? Choo, choo. And we'll all say hello to Parker, how are you? Choo, choo. And we'll all say hello to Skylar, how are you? Choo, choo. And we'll all say hello to Betty, and we'll all say hello to Marin, and we'll all say hello to Colton, how are you? Choo, choo. And we'll all say hello to Max, how are you? Choo, choo. And we'll all say hello to Leaf, how are you? Choo, choo. And we'll all say hello to Luca, and we'll all say hello to Louis, and we'll all say hello to Andrew, how are you? Choo, choo. And we'll all say hello to Theo, how are you? Choo, choo. And we'll all say hello to everyone, how are you? Choo, choo. And we'll all say hello to everyone, and we'll all say hello to everyone, and we'll all say hello to everyone, how are you? Choo, choo.
Very nice. All right, so I said we were going to be talking about the winter, and we have several winter poems and songs. And our first one is called The Wintry Wind Blows, and we'll sing it 2 times so that you can get the idea of the words. It's to the tune of Happy Birthday. The winter wind blows. Wait a minute.
We gotta start over.
Yeah,
because we didn't.
No, we'll do this. We'll do it.
No,
It's fine.
no.
Happy
Lisa,
birthday
no, you-
to you. The winter wind blows. The winter wind blows. It gives me the shivers from my head to my toes. Sorry about that, gang. Let's try it again. The winter wind blows. The winter wind blows. It gives me the shivers from my head to my toes. That's good. All right, we'll try another one now. This is just a poem, and it's talking about walking in the snow, which our little character in the story, Peter, will be doing in the story called The Snowy Day. Let's go walking in the snow. Walking on tiptoe. Lift one foot way up high, then the other to keep it dry. Let's try that one more time. Let's go walking in the snow. Walking on tiptoe.
Lift one foot way up high, then the other to keep it dry.
Okay. Now today's story is written by Ezra Jack Keats, and it's called The Snowy Day. And the permission that we have is from HarperCollins books so that we could read it to you. This is a very old story, and it's a fun story to read. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. The Snowy Day. And here's the little boy Peter. Let's find out what he does on this snowy day. One winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night. It covered everything as far as he could see. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and ran outside. The snow was piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking. Crunch, crunch, crunch. His feet sank into the snow. He walked with his toes pointing out, like this. Then he walked with his toes pointing in, like this. Then he dragged his feet slowly to make tracks, and he found something sticking out of the snow that made a new track. It was a stick that was just right for smacking a snow-covered tree. What do you think's going to happen to Peter? Uh-oh. Down fell the snow, plop, on top of Peter's head. He thought it would be fun to join the big boys in their snowball fight, but he knew he wasn't old enough. Not yet. He pretended he was climbing a mountain. He climbed up a great big tall heaping mountain of snow and slid all the way down. He picked up a handful of snow and another and still another. He packed it round and firm and put the snowball in his pocket for tomorrow. Then he went into his warm home. He told his mother all about his adventures while she took off his wet socks. And he thought and thought and thought about them. All his adventures for the day. Before he got into bed, he looked in his pocket. His pocket was empty. The snowball wasn't there. He felt very sad. While he slept, he dreamed that the sun had melted the snow away. But when he woke up, his dream was gone. The snow was still everywhere, and new snow was falling. After breakfast, he called to his friend from across the hall, and they went out together into the deep, deep snow. The end.
Now we have a project to go with the snowy day, and the project is for you to make a snowy picture. So you can see up here, we have a little girl. You will get a little girl, a little boy in a packet, and it will come with this blue paper for your background and snowflakes and snow you can glue on, and then you can color the little girl or little boy. You get both in your kit. A little girl and a little boy, put some winter clothes on them to keep warm. So you can come in, you can call the library, or you can actually come in because we are now open. So come in and get it will be on our table in the children's room. If it's not there, ask one of the librarians for the projects for Toddler Time, and we will give them to you. More than likely they'll be on the table in the children's room. We also have a project given to us by the
Explore
and More downtown, the museum. And it goes with this book, which is called Where the Wild Things Are. So if you have this book at home, you can read it, or you can borrow it from the library, Where the Wild Things Are. And this little project from Explore and More, you will be dressing up a monster from this story. So they have given you the outline of a monster, and then they have given you a glue and a lot of different materials to decorate your monster any way you wish. So that also will be on our table in the children's room. So come to the library and pick up your projects. So we are now going to be doing a little poem about dressing for the winter, and we did this last week. So watch and listen as we say this poem. It's a winter clothes song. And it goes, there is a tune to it, it goes to the tune of Are You Sleeping? Ready? It is snowing, it is snowing on my head, on my head. I need a hat, I need a hat on my head, on my head. It is snowing, it is snowing on my hands, on my hands. I need some mittens, I need some mittens on my hands, on my hands. It is snowing, it is snowing on my neck, on my neck. I need a scarf, I need a scarf on my neck, on my neck.
Now you can add your own things. You might want to put on your jacket, and you might have
Boots to
put on. You can sing that song and include those pieces of clothing for the winter.
Now we are going to play the mitten game, which we have played before using our pink, blue, red, orange, and yellow mitten. We are going to be hiding the snowball behind one of these mittens. So I will take the snowball now, and Miss Lisa will put up the pink sheet so you don't see where I hide the snowball. But you can take a guess in a few seconds. Okay. Snowball, snowball, cold and round, behind which mitten can you be found? Are you behind the...
You want me to guess? Okay, I'm going to say the pink mitten.
Oh, let's see if Miss Lisa's right. Up.
Oh,
No snowball.
How about the red mitten?
Maybe.
Oh,
No snowball.
Let me try the blue mitten.
Okay. There's the snowball.
Yay!
Okay, good guess.
Let's do it
Try
again.
it again.
And you can take a guess too. Here we
Ready?
go. Okay, Miss
Eye
Patty.
on you. Okay. Make sure these mittens stay up. Ready? Snowball, snowball, cold and round, behind which mitten can you be found? Are you behind the...
How about the yellow mitten?
Well, let's see. No snowball.
I wonder what you might guess. I'm going to guess the red mitten.
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
No mitten.
No. How about the orange mitten? Oh, there it is.
Behind the orange mitten.
Very good.
Nice. Good job. Okay. Now we are going to count the mittens.
Yes.
So we will count the mittens in different languages. So count with us. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's count in Spanish. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Now let's count in French. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq. Very good.
And now we're going to try in Arabic. Okay.
Wahed,
Ithnain,
ithnain,
the lava,
Raha, and comes. Very
good.
Okay, now we have a little game, and you can see our snowmen, 5 little snowmen up above, a little poem that goes with our 5 little snowmen who have red bow ties on. And you can use your 5 fingers as the snowman poem is said. Ready?
5 little snowmen in a row, each wore a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it shone all day. One little snowman melted away. 4 little snowmen in a row, each wore a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it shone all day. One little snowman melted away. 3 little snowmen in a row, each wore a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it shone all day. One little snowman melted away. 2 little snowmen in a row, each wore a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it shone all day. One little snowman melted away. 1 little snowman in a row. He wore a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it shone all day. One little snowman melted away. No snowmen left. So now we're going to show you a couple things you can do at home when you don't know what to do that have to do sort of with winter. And you want to, this is an easy at-home activity. Mommy and Daddy probably have some old paper, or Grandma has some paper around the house, or your babysitter. And I wonder how you can make a snowball out of this paper. Just grab an old piece of paper and crumple it all up. And into a ball. Use your hands and get that snow into a ball. Tight.
And then you can have a snowball war. Throw it at each other. Throw it at your brother or sister.
Yeah, there you
Throw
go.
it at Mommy. And they don't even hurt, and they're not even cold.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have, a lot of you have bubbles around the house. And with the bubbles, in the middle of the winter, you can't go outside with them. Well, you could do this outside too if you're dressed for the snow. You can blow some bubbles and pretend that they are snowflakes falling from the sky.
And you can try to catch them.
Catch them. Catch those snowflakes in your hand.
All right.
So that is another activity you might want to try on a day that you're looking for something to do. So thank you for joining us today. We're so happy the library is finally open. We'd like you to come over to the library, pick up some books for yourself and your mom and dad to read, and come into the children's room and you can pick up your art projects, and look for us every Thursday at 10:30 on Facebook and at the Lackawanna site. So right now, let's say our goodbye song, and we will see you next Thursday at 10:30. Ready? The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be.
Bye-bye, everyone.
See you next week.